Everybody have blocks? 2 blocks each person. Who don't have block, raise your hand to the ceiling. You don't? Okay. You have special blocks. Sharing is caring, caring is love. Thank you, Agnieszka. Oh, 1 block. Agnieszka. Hey, how are you this evening?
Good.
Any suggestions for this class you have? I hear you. Last Saturday, we come very deeply to understanding the core. So maybe we're gonna repeat a little bit this too, and understanding how yoga works really. I mean asanas, because we came here to practice asanas. So as you're laying down on the back, relax entire body. It's no music yet, so find the silence soothing you perfectly in entire body. Relax your shoulders toward the ground, pelvis, legs, arms, ribs, and find yourself supported underneath with the Mother Earth and closer to your body, your mat. And start focusing or refocusing. Notice your breath. What's happened when you're inhaling, when you're exhaling. How your body reacts to it. Because we don't have to even many times think the breath just flowing. You always find a way to go through our body. So now very slowly inhale and inhale to your belly. And as you exhale out, release the air from your belly. Maybe bring the navel closer to the spine. And again, inhale to your belly, slowly, very slowly. And exhale out, let it go. And repeat this again as you see, because you're laying down, you don't have to hold anything, the belly extending, and you don't have to support your spine. So now, let's squeeze your navel to the spine, and as you're inhaling, keep inhaling to your belly, but keep your navel to the spine. This will be much challenging than before to inhale to your belly when the navel is the spine. And try again. And then very slowly squeeze your pelvic floor and inhale to your belly. And as you're inhaling, you're gonna feel like the diaphragm pushing everything down. And exhale out, let it go. And repeat this breath again with your arms over your head. Inhale, stretch your fingers, point your toes in front of you. Feel the stretch, and as you exhale out, move your arms by your side and bring your ribs toward the ground. As you up, switch direction. And again, inhale with your arms over your head, inhale. And open your mouth and exhale out. Move your arms by your sides at the same time. And again, stretch your arms over your head, switch direction. And as you exhale out, move your arms by your sides. As you're breathing, next time focus on the stretch. So stretch your arms over your head and stretch your legs opposite direction and feel the stretch. Stay here. Keep breathing as you extend your arms, extend your legs a little bit more. Feel the entire body extending a little bit more. This is organic energy. And as you squeeze your belly, exhale out, move your arms by your sides. Keep your arms by your sides, bend your knees, plant your feet on the ground. Squeeze your shoulder blades a little bit more toward each other. And lift your hips off the ground and try to keep the belly engaged like you did before. And lower your pelvis on the ground and stretch your arms over your head as far as possible you can. And again, as you exhale out, move your arms by your sides and lift your hips off the ground. And again, inhale, reach your arms over your head. And as you exhale out, move your arms by your sides the same time. And repeat this few more rounds without rushing. Just keep breathing and feel what's happening when you're actually guiding the movement with your breath. If you know how to breathe, if you know that you breathe in yoga, everything will follow. So don't forget, the breathing is more important part of yoga practice than anything else. You can go faster, slower, but breath is actually the most important part. Then when you find bridge pose, try to slide the block under your sacrum and the level is available for you. So you don't have to lift your pelvis very high if this is not ready for you, or lift your pelvis higher if you wish, if you feel like this comfortable. Make sure the block is on your pelvis or the sturdy bones, not on the unsupported, the free spine. The free spine have nothing to hold, so you might really risk to overstretch. Keep your pelvis on the block, feel the glutes relax, and try to squeeze your belly a little bit more. Then press your feet to the ground and lift your hips a little bit higher, slide the block on the side. And then release your pelvis on the ground and straight your legs in front of you and stretch your arms over your head. Now roll over on your right side, keep your right arm under your head and bend your knees great angle. So the knee is aligned with your pelvis and great angle, and keep laying down on the arm. Plant your left hand in front of you and lift your ribcage away from the ground. You create a gap between your floor and the ribcage. And lift your left knee off the ground and kick diagonal to the corner of the mat. Keep the other knee bent. I cannot bend both knees when I'm standing. So bend your both knees. I cannot bend this leg because when I bend, I'm gonna fall, is it? So bend your both knees and straight your leg and bend to your elbow. And straight diagonal to the corner and bend to your elbow. Keep the head on the arm and squeeze your ribs away from the floor the entire time. Your head is relaxed on your arm. You're not holding in the air, just keep relaxing. Keep attention to your ribs instead. Keep the head super relaxed on your arm. Your arm is your pillow. And keep moving like you press the gas pedal and bring knee in and press, bring you in. And one more, press and bring your left knee in and roll over on your back. Keep your left knee in, roll over on your back. Bend your right knee, press your right foot on the ground and place your left ankle outside the right knee, reclining pigeon. Keep your pelvis on the ground, press your left knee away with your left arm, left leg pretty much, to feel the opening. Flex your left ankle to support your joints. Slide your hands by your sides, fingers walking through your heel, not heel to your fingers, fingers to your heel. And press your foot to the ground and lift your pelvis off the ground. If it's not working for you, don't have to lift your pelvis, just try. Keep your head on the ground. Stay here, squeeze your pelvic floor. If you like a little bit more, you can plant your left foot on the top of your right thigh bone. If this is not working for you, you don't have to lift your hips or even place your head foot. I know some people like even more. You can lift your left leg to the ceiling if you like to, but it's not necessary. You have to do everything what I said. Find your steps, find your challenge for you. And slowly release your pelvis on the ground. Left knee next to right. Relax your hips. Straight your legs in front of you. Stretch your arms over your head. And roll on the left side. Keep your left hand under your head like a pillow. Right hand in front of your chest. Bend your knees, great angle. So knees align with your hips. And lift your right knee, lift your ribs away from the ground and kick your right heel diagonal. And bring your right knee to your elbow. And extend, kick. And bring your knee in. Extend to kick. And then bring in. And breathe through it. And find your own pace. Find what this feels. Make sure the gap is still there between your mat and your ribs on the left side. Feel the contraction. This is your obliques supporting your spine. So feel the support from your muscles. Keep kicking your heel. Bring your knee to your elbow. And extend. One more and bring your knee to your elbow. Keep your right knee as it is. Roll over on your back. Bend your left knee, left foot on the ground. Right ankle outside the left knee. Reclining pigeon. Press your right leg away with your right arm. Flex your right ankle. Keep your shoulders relaxed. You can stay here. You don't have to go any farther. Listen to your body. It's not race. You're not racing with no one. Just feel your body. Roll your shoulders underneath. Fingers walking closer to your left heel. Not heel to your fingers, fingers to your heel. And then lift your hips if you're able to. If this feels good, it is challenge but not painful. I'll open your knee down a little bit more so you feel this open pelvis. If you like a little bit more, plant your right foot on the top of your left thigh bone to the ceiling. Keep breathing. If you like to lift your right toes to the ceiling, lift your right toes to the ceiling. Lift your hips maybe a little bit higher. And slowly release your pelvis on the ground. Right knee next to left, hips on the ground, release. Relax your pelvis for a moment, feel the contraction on your belly. And straighten your arms over your head and straighten your legs in front of you. Inhale and exhale, move your arms by your sides. Roll over on your belly, facing bar walls. So now, when you're laying down on the belly, it's actually like Shavasana, but more active because you are on belly. Keep your forehead on the ground, hands by your sides, and the floating ribs on the bottom of the rib cage lift away from the ground. So chest is on the ground, head is on the ground, just floating ribs, the bottom of the rib cage away from the ground. So you're pretty much rounding your back like a head almost. So squeeze your ribs, breathe to the back of your lungs. Like you're breathing before to the belly, but you tug your ribs and every breath going to the back of your lungs. Keep that. Pubic bone is on the ground. And lift your arms, lift your legs, then lift your chest. Reach your fingers farther back, open your heart, locust pose, and release down. Now focus on straightening your legs by pointing your toes. This is the organic energy extending. Point your toes a lot. Lift your arms, point your fingers to your toes. Lift your legs, point your toes. Legs strong. Lift your chest, lift your head, squeeze your belly. Squeeze your shoulder blades a lot. Feel the back muscles working to you, good for your spine. Inhale and release down. We're gonna repeat this one more time. Press your pubic bone to the ground. Point your toes, feel your legs. Lift your arms, feel your arms. Lift everything but hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades so the back upper muscles protecting your entire spine. Inhale and release down. Slowly, no rush. Sit down on your heels to child pose. Zip your knees together. So, as you see, when you're breathing before on the ground, the belly was free to breathe, the spine was relaxed. Now you have to breathe with your squeezing your belly. Find the breath going to the back of your lungs, back to the spine. And again, breath always find a way to breathe. Breathe deeper to the back of your lungs. Now extend your arms a little bit farther. Round your back to cat. Press the floor away. Round your upper body. Squeeze your core. Tap your toes if you like more. And extend your neck. Open your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades like you squeeze the back muscles before to cow. And sit down on your heels to child pose. Already rounding your back. And lift your torso to cat again. Press the floor away. Maybe tap your toes. And open your chest to cow. And sit down on your heels to child pose. Close your eyes and a few rounds like this. Keep the movement. Entire spine, rounding, opening. And whatever we do since beginning of the class, we loosening up, working entire around the spine, all the muscles around the spine. Front, back, and the sides. If you feel the muscles around the spine, the limbs will follow. Take one more round and find tabletop. Tabletop is hands and knees. Hands directly under your shoulders, shoulder will distance apart. Knees under your hips, hip distance apart. Extend the neck and squeeze your ribs to the ceiling. So you're making the round level almost like a head, but make the back flat. Extend your neck, spine is long. Squeeze your belly. And straight your right arm in front of you, left leg back. Extend your fingers, look forward like you shake somebody's hand. You can shift back and forward to feel what is the best feeling to be in this pose. Lift your left leg higher to squeeze your left glute. Inner rotate your thigh, lift your fingers higher forward. Fantastic. Release your right arm, left knee on the ground. Other side. Straight your right leg, left arm. Spread your fingers, palm inward, look slightly forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades, squeeze your navel to the spine. And lift your right leg higher, feel your right glute and extend your fingers forward. Make the spine long. And release down, sit down on your heels to child pose. To stretch your lower back and stretch your back as you contract before. Again, round your back to cat, cow, and find tabletop. Now extend your right leg, left arm in front of you. Left arm in front of you, right leg behind you. Extend as much as you can. Inhale. Slowly, right knee, left elbow to crunch. Crunch your upper body, squeeze your front core. Extend your arms, extend, squeeze your back core. And crunch, squeeze your front core, squeeze your core. And extend your arm, extend your leg. Feel that, stay here. Left hand on the ground, keep your right leg straight. Side plank on the left arm. Lift your right arm to the ceiling. Right foot can be on the ground next to your foot. You can tag your toes, pivot to the side. Lift your fingers higher. Squeeze your left side of the ribcage like you can keep the gap between from the ground. Lift your right leg higher. Kick your right heel to your glute. Maybe grab your ankle. And again, it's up to you. Doesn't matter if you grab or not. Keep your left knee on the ground and lift your right leg. Don't go too far forward. You're not ready maybe for it. Grab your ankle behind you. Don't look around. Listen to your body. Straighten your right leg. Lift your right arm to the ceiling first. Lower right hand on the ground. Keep your right leg straight. Lower right toes on the ground. Keep your right leg straight. Shift entire body forward, passing your wrists. Look forward. Straight your left leg as well. Plank. Squeeze your ribs. Look forward. Shift entire body forward by pressing your toes. Knees bent or straight. Lower your chest and stomach on the ground. Hands by your waistline. Extend your toes back. Feel your legs. And press the floor away to cobra. Squeeze your shoulder blades back, stretch your belly, keep your chest up, and release down. Keep your pubic bone on the ground for cobra. And again, lift your chest, cobra. Squeeze your shoulder blades back, squeeze your shoulder blades more instead of straightening your elbows. And release down. Sit down on your heels to child pose. Stretch your lower back, squeeze your belly. Then round your back to cat. Open your chest to cow. And find tabletop. And this time straighten your left leg back, right arm forward. Extend your arms and leg, find the challenge, look forward. Right elbow, left knee to crouch, round your upper body. And kick away, inhale. And crouch, exhale. Slower is more challenging. Extend, inhale, one more, crouch in. Extend, then hold. Extend your leg a little bit more, lower right hand on the ground. Keep your left leg straight. Lower left toes next to your right foot. Lift your left arm to the ceiling to side plank on the right arm. You can keep your left foot on the ground or lift your left leg to the ceiling. Extend your neck. Use the front of the right side core and the obliques like you're pushing away from the ground. Heel to your glute. Grab your ankle behind you, open your heart, push your hips toward me as you extend your spine and neck. Straighten your left leg. Lift your left arm first, lower left arm on the ground, keep your left leg straight. Shift entire body forward first and release your toes on the ground, keep your left leg straight. Attach your right foot next to left. Shift entire body forward to plank. Knees bent or straight. Lower your chest and stomach on the ground. Hips on the ground. Roll your shoulder blades back. Squeeze your shoulder blades alive. Press your palms to the ground and lift your chest to cobra. And release down on the ground. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and lift your chest to cobra. Around your chest. And lower down. Sit down on your heels, child pose. Just breathe here. Round your back to cat. Open your chest to cow. Tap your toes under. Lift your kneecaps off the ground just inch. Press the floor away. Sitting bones high up to down dog. You can pedal in your heels. You can sway your pelvis side to side. Extend your sitting bones high. Relax your head. Keep your legs straight or softly bend. Walk your hands to your feet to forward bend on the back of the mat. Relax your head down, lift your sitting bones higher to straighten your legs a little bit more. Shift your weights toward your toes without lifting your heels. Place your hands on your shins, look forward to halfway, and exhale, forward fold. And again, inhale halfway, back flat, lengthen the spine and the neck, and exhale out, forward fold. Big toes to touch, heels slightly open. And circle your arms to the ceiling. Push your hips forward, squeeze your legs, lift your arms high up. Hands to your heart center, Samastiti, even standing. Relax your shoulders, extend your crown of the head to the ceiling. So entire work on your core, use now right now. So close your eyes, squeeze your navel to the spine. Squeeze your ribs outside in, extend your neck. Press your feet through the ground, lift your arms to the ceiling. As you're squeezing your ribs, squeezing your belly, extending your fingers and legs opposite direction, and you're breathing, this is three components of yoga. extending organic energy. Squeeze your muscles through your bones, muscular energy, and the breath is the grace. Keep continue with this. Inhale a little bit deeper, and exhale out, forward fold. Hands on your shins just below the knees, look forward, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Press your feet to the ground, squeeze your belly, circle your arms to the ceiling, reach them high up, push your hips forward, legs strong, open your heart, slide back, bend, reach your arms higher back. Come back to neutral spine, inhale, forward fold, exhale out. Halfway, look forward, inhale. Exhale out, fold, press your feet to the ground, circle your arms to the ceiling, open your chest, push your hips forward, open your heart. Hands to your heart center, Samasthiti, even standing. Inner rotate your thighs, keep your legs strong, hands by your sides, palms facing forward, Tadasana. Crown of the head to the ceiling, lift your arms to the ceiling, stretch them high up. Grab your left wrist with your right arm and pull your left wrist up and lean into the dark wall. Extend your left side of your body, keep the ribs engaged, relax your shoulders, stretch your left obliques. Come back to the center, both arms up, switch your wrists. Keep your ribs engaged, lean to the door, to the left. Press your right heel, extend your neck, chin away from your chest, squeeze your core entire time. Come back to the center, both arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, exhale out, beautiful. Halfway, look forward, inhale. Exhale out, fold. Walk your hands forward to plank or tabletop. Release your chest and stomach on the ground. Cobra or up dog if you like to. Up dog is hips off the ground and arms straight. Open your heart, push your hips forward, open your chest. And child pose. Bend your knees, sit down on your heels. Relax your forehead toward the ground. Round your back to cat. Open your chest to cow. Lift your left leg high up. Left knee to your forehead, round. Step your left foot on the top of the mat to low lunge. Step your left foot farther forward to the front of the mat and slide your right knee back to the back of the mat as far as possible you can. Keep sliding, keep lowering your pelvis. If your knee still is over your ankle, keep sliding your right knee farther. Keep your fingers framing left heel on the block or on the ground and push your pelvis back to half split. Extend your chin forward, stretch your neck, stretch your spine. Rebend your left knee, extend your neck. Lift your left hand on your left hip. Rotate your left shoulder above right shoulder. Lift your left arm to the ceiling, reach to the ceiling even higher. Inhale. And exhale, left hand inside the left foot. Tuck your right toes under, lift your right knee off the ground. Lift your sitting bones high up without changing your feet placement. Then try to straighten your left leg. Then walk your hands to your right to wide open forward fold. Toes and heels out, sitting bones higher. Relax your head down. Hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, standing up, stretch your arms to the ceiling. Extend your arms as much as possible, stretch your fingers. Feel the organic energy stretching. Fingers to the ceiling or to the side of the ceiling like the corners and press your feet to the ground. At the same time, squeeze your ribs in and bend your knees, palms together, Sun Goddess. Bend your knees, push your pelvis back so knees going the same direction than your toes and not passing your ankles. Push your sitting bones back. Beautiful. Straight your arms, straight your legs to start. Bind your arms behind your back, intertwine your fingers, toes in, heels out, bow forward. Sitting bones higher up still and relax your head toward the ground. Keep moving arms away from your lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades back so you feel the upper back muscles really working for your spine to support. Palms together to support your wrists and support your fingers, and especially your joints on your fingers. back, slide your hands behind your legs, relax them toward the ground. Also hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, standing up. Wide open stand, warrior 2 to your left. Left knee bend, right leg straight. Extend your arms. Press your feet to the ground, relax your pelvis. Look on the left palm, open left palm. Look on the right palm, should be aligned with your shoulders, open right palm. Look on the left palm, bend your left knee deeper, straight your right leg more. Reverse triangle, high five to the back wall, straighten your left leg. Reach your left arm, squeeze your ribs. Triangle, push your pelvis to your right heel and lower left arm toward the ground. Lift your right arm higher to the ceiling. Feel the left side of your body holding you. Like you make the gap between floor and the ribs, the same feeling right now. Extend your neck. Bend your left knee to side angle, the same feeling, ribs engage. Straight your left side of your body. Go back to warrior 2, both arms to the ceiling, lift your arms straight, your left leg, and twist your toes to the right to warrior 2 on your right. Look on the right palm, open your right palm. Look on the left palm, open your left palm, align with your shoulders. Look on the right palm, keep looking on the right palm. Bend your right knee deeper, push your feet through the ground, extend your neck. Reverse triangle, high five to the back wall, straight your front leg. Both legs straight, both arms extending. Triangle, push your pelvis to your left heel, reach your right arm forward. Both legs straight, right arm down, left arm up. Reach your left fingers higher to support yourself. The left fingers have power. And extend your right side of the rib cage, like you're holding not on your hand, core engagement. Bend your right knee, left arm strong. Awesome. Lift up to warrior 2, just transition, and wiggle hands down, frame your right foot. Awesome. Look forward. Lower left knee on the ground, and slide your left knee as far as possible you can. Push your pelvis back to straighten your right leg. Extend your chin forward, nose forward, fingers next to your foot. If the right knee is not straight, it's alright. Rebend your right knee. Right hand on your right hip, extend your neck. Roll your right shoulder over left, extend your neck and lift your fingers to the ceiling. Breathe. Make sure you're breathing in, make sure you're breathing out. Keep your right arm high up, straighten your right leg. Not left, straighten your right leg, the front leg. Reach your right arm higher, slide your right foot back to side plank. Use your left side of the rib cage to hold the side plank. And again, if you like more, lift your right leg. If you like more, grab your ankles. Straighten your right leg. You can go to child pose or go to plank or tabletop. And lower plank, cobra or up dog, and down dog or child pose. We all meeting in child pose. Stay here 3 breaths. Take 1 more breath. Then round your back to cat. Open your chest to cow. Straight your right leg behind you. Extend, squeeze your right glute. Right knee to your forehead. Stretch your right glute. Step your right foot in between your hands. Press your right foot forward. And slide your left foot far back, as far as possible you can. Second side on this side. If your right knee passing your ankle, the foot is not far enough. Lower your pelvis, keep the right knee aligned with your ankle. And then push your pelvis back to half split. Second set, toes pointing to your nose. Right swivel back to square your pelvis. Extend your neck side of your body. Keep your torso closer to your thighs. And Maybe bend your right knee, right hand on your right hip, rotate your right shoulder over left shoulder, lift your right arm to the ceiling. Reach from your fingers, extend your neck, and right hand inside the right foot. Tug your left toes under, lift your left knee off the ground. Keep your left quad strong already to stretch your left knee and support the left knee joint. Sitting bones a little bit higher to cross the floor away. Lift your hips higher, straighten your right leg and walk your hands to your left, wide open forward fold. Toes in, heels out. Sitting bones higher, torso closer to your thighs. Toes in, heels out when you forward fold. Then hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, standing up. Straight your arms to the ceiling, press your feet to the ground, toes open, star pose. Open your arms wider apart so you feel the head pointing up. Fingers stretching to opposite direction, toes pressing to the ground, squeeze your ribs. Avoid the back bend. And palms together, some goddess. Bend your knees, toes open the same direction than your toes. Knees, toes, hips back. Lower your pelvis, keep pressing your feet to the ground. Lower your pelvis the same time. And straight your arms, straight your legs to start. Bind your arms behind your back, switch the grip, toes in, heels out, and bow forward. Remember, palms together, intertwine your fingers and squeeze your shoulder blades. Take one more breath here. Then release your hands on your lower back. Slide them behind your legs to the ground. Save your shoulders this way. Hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, standing up. Twist your toes to your right, to warrior two. Wide open stand. Entire mat is in use. Right knee bend, press your feet to the ground, palms open, look on the right palm entire time. Keep your left leg strong and straight. Lift your arms to the ceiling, straight your front leg, inhale. Open your arms, bend your right knee. Lift your arms to the ceiling, straight your front leg, look on the right palm entire time. And open your arms, bend your right knee. Lift your arms to the ceiling, straight your front leg. Open your arms, bend your right knee. One more, lift up, stay here, twist your toes to the left, look on the left palm. Open your arms, bend your left knee. Look on the left palm, lift your arms straight in front leg. And exhale, bend your left knee, open your arms, look on the left palm. Inhale, lift up, straight your front leg. Open your arms, bend your left knee. Fantastic, one more, inhale. As you exhale, bend, and wiggle hands down, frame your left foot. Slide your right leg farther back, bend your right knee on the ground. Slide your knee farther back, then half split. Push your pelvis back. Extend your neck, push your sitting bones back, and especially the left sitting bone. You're gonna feel even the glutes stretching. Rebend your left knee. Left hand on your left hip. Rotate your left shoulder above right. Lift your left arm to the ceiling. Extend your left arm aloft. Keep your left arm pointing to the ceiling and push your pelvis back to straighten your left leg, the front leg. Reach your left arm higher. Squeeze your ribs on the bottom side and slide your left leg back. Press the floor away organically. Both arms extending, squeeze your ribs. Then maybe lift your leg, grab your ankle if you're ready, or just stay with your foot on the ground. Straighten your left leg. You might go to child pose or your own flow, low plank, cobra or up dog and down dog and child pose. sit down a little bit deeper, forehead to the ground. Round your back to cat. Open your chest to cow and find down dog. I'm going crazy. Walk your hands to your feet to forward bend on the back of the mat. I'm going crazy. Zip your feet together, zip your knees together. Lift your 10 toes off the ground. Extend your leg already forward. Push your sitting bones back. Squeeze your knees together, lift your chest. And lift your arms to the ceiling. And doesn't matter how low your hips are. Lift your 10 toes off the ground. When you look down, you're supposed to see your feet. Big toes to touch, heels slightly open. Sit down deeper, lift your arms higher. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your fingers higher, press your feet down, squeeze your legs and your core. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. This chair pose is perfect example of the 3 components of yoga. Muscular energy, extension of the legs and limbs, organic energy, and the breath. And again, lift your toes. Shift your weights on your heels. Zip your knees, squeeze your belly, relax your shoulders, sitting bones back, lift your chest and arms to the ceiling, sit down back. Press your feet to the ground, squeeze your legs, relax your shoulders, extend your fingers, press your feet down, palms together, open your elbows to the sides. Twist your torso toward me, right elbow outside the thigh bone, extend the neck. Shake your left knee popping back, slide your left knee aligned. Left knee forward with the left knee popping back. Come back to the center, inhale, forward fold, exhale out. Toes in, heels out. And again, lift your 10 toes off the ground, squeeze your navel to the spine, squeeze your pelvic fold, breathe. Sitting bones back, lift your arms, extend your fingers, press your feet down, squeeze your knees, all up, palms together, elbows open, twist to the left. Left elbow outside the right thigh bone. Knees aligned. If your right knee popping back, move forward a little bit so you're not jamming on your lower back. Inhale, exhale, and come back to the center. Release down. Hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, standing up. Step your feet mat distance apart. Shift your weights on your heels already. Extend the crown of the head to the ceiling. Step your left foot halfway on the mat, on the left side of the mat. Extend your arms in front of you and reach your arms to the ceiling. Shift your weights on your right heel. Relax your shoulders. 90% of the weight is going to your right heel and bend your left knee at the same time. So the shoulders align with your pelvis, squeeze your ribs, inner rotate your right thigh bone. Extend your arms back, triceps up. Squeeze your ribs, but squeeze your back muscles. Reach your fingers back, triceps up. Press your left heel down, lengthen the spine, lengthen the neck. Extend your neck a little bit more and lower your torso. This pose, the one we're gonna do, represent the balance in our life. Lift your heel, lift your arms higher, squeeze your shoulder blades back and slide your foot in the middle line. Press the past away with your right leg. Look forward to the future. Stand up very strong on the left leg. Open your heart. The heart is soft, but your back has to be strong. Squeeze your glutes all out. Bend your right knee next to left. Lift your arms to the ceiling. Chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Relax here. Stay here where you are. Hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, standing up. Step your right foot on the right side of the mat. And step your right foot on the right side of the front of the corner of the mat. Left foot on the left. Put your arms in front of you. Roll your shoulder blades back. Lift your arms to the ceiling. Shift 90% of the left heel while you're bending right knee at the same time. Lengthen the spine and the leg. Make sure that quad is super strong to protect your left knee. Inner rotate your thigh bone so that the pelvis are square. Extend your arms back. Extend your chin forward. Spine is long. Both side obliques are stretching. and the back muscles contracting to support your spine. Shift your weight on your right heel, square your pelvis, lift your arms higher, chin forward. Slide your foot on the middle line. Press the calves away and straight your leg. Yeah, thank God you can pass. Lift your arms higher. And again, if you have soft heart, you have to have strong back, right? So squeeze your glutes, stretch your left glute, squeeze your left glute. Left foot next to right, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Relax for a moment. Awesome job, guys. Hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, standing up. Step your feet mat distance apart. So you will feel heat or overheated. Stomp your tongue out like a trumpet. Close your eyes and breathe through your tongue. Keep the tongue as it is and exhale out through your nose. And inhale through your tongue, the trumpet. And exhale out through your nose. The breath controlling like this is cooling off your nervous system and cooling off your body. So relax your hands by your sides. Keep breathing through your tongue as the trumpet. Relax your shoulders. Keep the neck extended. Few more breaths. And very slowly open your eyes. Relax your arms by your sides. And let's stagger ourselves. So one person gonna be in the front of the mat and other halfway, so we're not gonna hit each other. So I'm gonna go farther. You can go farther. Twist your right toes to the right. Remember how we did the triangle? It's the same principles. Extend your arms to the sides. Push your pelvis back as you lock your right thigh bone back. Soften your right knee and lift your left up to the ceiling. Keep the side of the rib cage engaged like you will lift from the ground and keep your glutes really squeezing like you did warrior three. Extend the neck, keep your chest open. You might grab the block to your hand and very slowly shift your weights on your right heel. You might keep your tiptoes on the ground the entire time. Push your pelvis back or lift your left leg higher and extend everything to half more. Toes pointing to the dark wall, not diagonal. Open your pelvis. If you're not ready for this, it's alright. And lifting left arm higher, very gentle step down to star pose. Point star, the head, your fingers and your toes. Maybe switch the block and twist your toes to the left. So please don't do diagonal because you're locking your rib cage and you're gonna forward down. If you open, you have to manage the balance. Learn the great way, even if you're not lifting your leg first. Trust me, you're gonna lift later on. Push your pelvis back and lift your right arm to the ceiling. Soften your left knee. Extend your arm, maybe tiptoes on the ground. If you're ready, push your pelvis back. Lift your right leg like you're pushing the class away. Remember? Lift your fingers higher away from your face. Open your hips. Maybe block, maybe no block. Squeeze your side of the rib cage, which is your obliques. And lift your right arm higher, step up. Star pose, keep your feet open wide. Exhale out, forward fold. You can keep your blocks, block under your fingers or fingers on the ground under your nose. Right hand on your right hip. Soften your left knee, twist your torso to your right. Keep your feet open wide. Lift your right arm to the ceiling. Extend your left fingers. Maybe lift your torso a little bit higher to twist a little bit deeper. Inhale. And release your right hand on the ground, both legs straight. And release even deeper. shoulder on the ground, extend your neck, right hand on the block on the ground, left hand on your left hip. Rotate your left shoulder above right shoulder, extend the neck. Soften your right knee, lift your left arm to the ceiling. Reach your left arm higher, extend your left fingers on the block or off the ground even. Keep the left arm strong, use your core to twist deeper. And lower left hand on the ground. And very slowly go to sit down. Straight your legs in front of you. Stretch your arms to the ceiling. And exhale out, forward fold. Relax your torso, calm your nervous system here. So now, plant your feet on the ground, bend your knees, zip your knees together, place your hands next to your sitting bones, roll your shoulder blades back, open your heart already, lift your chest. You can stay here or lift your hips to upward tabletop. Press the floor away with your arms. Lift your pelvis higher, stretch your belly, extend your neck, inhale. Sway your pelvis in between your hands. Circle your wrists to the ceiling, lift them up, straight your legs. Paschimottanasana, forward fold. And again, lift your arms to the ceiling. This time legs are straight. Place your hands next to your pelvis, on the ground. Fingers pointing forward, not behind your pelvis, next to your pelvis. Touch your toes as you're trying to touch your toes to the ground. And very slowly, press the floor away. Push your pelvis, slide your pelvis maybe on the ground into your knees, reaching your line of the ankles. And press the floor away, slide your knees forward, touch the feet to the ground, upward tabletop. Lift your hips higher, push your knees over your ankles, lift your hips, lift your chest, inhale, and slide your pelvis back between your hands. Circle your wrists to the ceiling, and exhale out, forward fold. Chin to your chest, round your upper body, extend your toes, extend your fingers forward, vertebrae by vertebrae, lower your back, laying down on your back. Make full body stretch. Stretch your arms over your head, inhale. Stay, exhale. Bend your knees, plant your feet on the ground. Tilt your pelvis, press your ribs against the floor. Fingertips behind your ears. Open your elbows to the sides. Press your lower back to the ground, inhale. And exhale, lift your shoulders on the ground, exhale out. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift your shoulders off the ground. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And keep continue. Use your muscles of the core front. Look up to the ceiling every time you're lifting your shoulders. Chin is away from your chest. Elbows open wide. Doesn't matter how high you're lifting. Use your core instead of momentum. Another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Lift your shins to shelf and the same. You can place the block in between your legs if you like more challenge. And every time you lift your torso, squeeze the block. And again, inhale, squeeze the block, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, squeeze. And 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue or straight your legs to the ceiling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release your feet on the ground. Take the blocks to your hands. Lift your legs to the ceiling. Stretch your arms with the block over your head. Open your legs wider. bring the block between your legs and toes behind your legs. And over to the head. And again. In between and over your head. And between and over your head. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Place your head on the ground. Place your feet on the ground. You can keep the block between your thighs and lift your pelvis up and squeeze the block a lot. Relax your glutes instead. Keep the block squeezing. Lift your hips higher so your glutes relaxed. Slowly lower your pelvis on the ground. Lift your legs to the ceiling. Open your legs wide. Take the block to your hands. Lift your torso and move the block between your legs and sway your upper body side to side like the infinity sign. Point your toes to the ceiling to make the legs stronger and make more support on the lower back. Toes pointing to the ceiling. Maybe flex your toes if you like to. For another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, full body stretch. Roll over on your belly right away. Remember the locust pose we did in the beginning of the class? Squeeze your ribs away from the ground. Extend your arms. Now contract the back muscles. Lift your torso up, legs and arms, and release down. Up and down. Just continue up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hold, lift up. Reach your fingers to your feet. Use your legs higher. Open your heart a little bit more. And release down. Crocodile pose, forehead on your hands. Bend your right knee to the right to half frog pose. The more you lift your right, move your knee to the door, the more your pelvis will be relaxed on the ground. So relax your pelvis and your shoulders. Listen carefully and more carefully to your body. Keep your right knee as it is if it is comfortable for you. If you need to straighten your right leg back, you might straighten your right leg back for a moment. And place your hands next to your rib cage, to your chest, and slightly lift your chest up, fill your chest up like a cobra, not too high. And then very slowly slide your left arm under your shoulders, above your chest, and place your left shoulder on the ground and lower right side of the torso as well. So you stretch your left shoulder. Try to relax your entire chest on the ground so you feel the stretch on your left shoulder. Keep your right knee as it is and lift your right arm to the ceiling first. Left shoulder is on the ground and keep your left shoulder on the ground. Don't worry, you're gonna lose your mat for a moment. And reach your fingers higher and keep reaching. So you extend your palms, your entire body, extending and reach back. If you cannot grab the floor with your right shoulder, it's alright. Lift your knee so you lower your right shoulder on the ground. If the right knee is lifting, it's alright. Then place your left hand on your right knee so you feel the twist. Make sure both shoulders are on the ground. Make this happen. Keep going into right shoulder reaching the ground. Even the knee is lifting away from the ground now. worries, you're gonna lose the mat still. Very slowly. Keep that, continue to roll on your back, even if you're not on the mat. The floor is clean, so go ahead, laying down on the back. Bring your right knee to your chest. Squeeze your right knee, grabbing your shin. Relax your shoulders and your pelvis on the ground. Keep your left leg straight, head relaxed. Maybe roll your ankle. Halfway happy baby, lift your right foot to the ceiling, pull your foot down, relax your shoulders, open your pelvis. Bring your right heel to your glute, straight your right leg in front of you, and roll over on your belly on your mat. Straight your arms behind you and bend your left knee to the dark wall. If you know that you're gonna roll on the right side, maybe scoot your body slightly to the left side of the mat so you're gonna find the mat later on. Allow yourself to relax your chest, your pelvis. Keep breathing. On your stretch. Thank you though. And hands next to your chest. You might keep your left leg as it is and lift your chest slightly off the ground, maybe higher like a cobra, and slide your right arm under your chest, under your shoulders, and then lower your chest on this shoulder to stretch. So you come back. So both shoulders try and go to the ground. Really stretching right shoulder a little bit more. Slowly lift your left arm to the ceiling. Extend your fingers so you stretch your left side of your body even more. And slowly reach your left hand farther back, as far as possible you can. And try to release your left shoulder on the ground. If your hand touching the ground and shoulder is still on the ground, keep continue. Even you have to lift your left knee off the ground, it's alright. Then when you lower your left shoulder, place your right hand outside the right knee. You feel the twist and help yourself to twist, supine twist deeper. Continue rolling on your back, and bring your left knee to your left shoulder as your pelvis on the ground, shoulders on the ground. Straight leg in front of you, bring your left knee closer, maybe roll your ankle. Grab your big toe with the index finger, third finger to happy baby, halfway happy baby first. Straight your left leg in front of you. Then lift your legs to the ceiling. Straight you point your toes, flex your ankles. Stay here. Lift your hand if you don't want the cool towel on your forehead. Thank you. Slide your hands behind your legs. And keep your knees straight and try to bring your legs closer to your body without bending your knees yet. Then bend your knees, grab the big toe to the index finger, third finger, and happy baby pose. Keep your lower back on the ground. Keep your shoulders on the ground. Straight your legs to the ceiling. And bring your knees to your chest. We're gonna repeat, we're gonna keep this pose for few breaths, pretty much 10 breaths, maybe more. So just listen carefully. Zip your knees together and bring your knees to your chest without lifting your head yet. Then inhale and exhale, bring your forehead to your knees. Start pointing your toes and hunch your chest, so squeeze your collarbone and separate your shoulder blades a little bit more. Keep pointing your toes with breathing. Try to not very force anything, just trying to point your toes. Keep the toes pointing, keep the toes pointing. Round your upper body more. Maybe you're actually pressing lower back to the ground now. Then very slowly keep breathing, flex your ankles. So lift your toes. And slowly release your shoulders slowly. And then straighten your legs to each corner of the mat. Hands by your sides. Arms open up. Shavasana, final relaxation. Pose of undoing. Undoing this pose you're still doing, not leave. Just allow yourself to be with the breath. We start this way, we finish this way, but how different we feel. This was the job you excellent done. So prize your body. Actually prize your soul. Because your soul guided you to this point. And as you take care of your body, you take care of the temple of your soul. So now is your moment. We're doing nothing, just to breathe. Notice the circle of the breath as you're calming your nervous system a little bit more. Yoga just beginning. You in yoga. Find the silent, the perfect moment for you to notice your breath. The flowing in to heal your body. The exhalation to cleanse your body. Knowing that you're doing the best job as you can and always. Not only when you actually do, but the time when you don't do anything. Because you're allowing the universe to step in. You allow the benefits to find the space and make you feel good. Thank you so, so much to bring the power of the vibration to this room tonight. Thank you for sharing your experience, your movements, your stretches. Thank you for allowing me to guide you during your practice. Thank you so much to sharing the time of the day with me and those each other, the part of your life. As you share the part of your life in yoga practice, you make the world better. Because as you take care of yourself, you know how to give others. Feel the breath flowing to your body. Inhale love. Accept everything as it is. This is the inner peace. As you exhale out, let it go with gratitude. Whatever was good or bad, create who you are, perfect, powerful you. So inhale love, find the inner peace. Enjoy the moment you are in. And exhale out with gratitude. And keep repeating the pattern. Inhaling, stay, enjoy, and exhaling with gratitude. Enjoy the rest of the Shavasana as long as you like to.